Greetings up. Everyone, you've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Smailagic. To the paint. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. So, Tim, relative to the rest of the NBA, these two teams like to play a more measured pace.
That's right, Kevin. And as a result, execution is going to be critical. Timing and spacing and decisions with the basketball. Whichever team performs their sets the most cleanly will have the edge in this one.
A lot in front of them.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
To the middle. It's stolen by Edwards. Down low. Here's the break. Morgan can't hit it.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
It's stolen by Edwards. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Satoransky looking around. Vesely. And then Vesely with the dunk.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Edwards inside. Here's Morgan. Shot clock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
It's stolen by Edwards. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the inside. Smailagic misses. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. That one goes in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries it from three-point range. Edwards got 5 points so far. Pass to Vesely. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. From outside, off the mark. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Inside. The layup off target. Pass to Morgan. Here's Smailagic. There's the pick. From downtown. Drills it from outside. Smailagic has got his second bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Looking to end the run. And he lays it up and in.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Back to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in. 7 points in the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
It's blocked. They recover it. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Alston. Here now, Vildoza. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Pass to Norris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now Alston. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And they're on the break. To Niang to the right side. Now Alston to the wing right side. Lets the three fly. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
.139 left in the first. Here now, Vildoza. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Alston. Lets it go from deep. And the basket by Vildoza. Vildoza's got 6.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal.
Good for 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Niang in the corner. Right wing. Pass to Vildoza. Alston with the ball. He has yet to score. Clock at 2. Tries it from the top of the key. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. That's tipped. The second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Here now, Vildoza. Cuts off the pass. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 9. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
And they're also drawing off the energy from this crowd. It is loud in here tonight.
Okay, time for an injury report.
It sounded like the inability to rotate the arm is the product of a pulled bicep, something that would particularly affect the jump shot. They've made the call that they feel it's okay for him to play, and even though there's a moderate recovery time, he's also confident at the moment to be back on the floor.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
Well, it's a tough part of the game for sure. You see these athletes out here with the strength and speed that they play with. Injuries are unavoidable.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
Here's Smailagic. He's got 6. On defense, the visitors. Trailing here by 8. For 3, Edwards. Setoransky grabs the miss. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. Here's Edwards. Shoots over Satoransky.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Pass to Norris for the 3. Rebounded by Smailagic. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Yellow. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Outside, Edwards. Pass to Smailagic. That's in. Coming off the assist from Edwards. Smailagic has got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Laprovitola. And just miss after miss right now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Back to you.
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie. Count the basket. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Smailagic. Here's Morgan. It's good from long range. Morgan's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
They set the pick. There's the 3. Rebounded by Smailagic.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Now, Satoransky. No scoring in this one. And it's good, 2 points.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of one.
Pass to Smilagic. Out to Edwards. Here's Smilagic. Right side, Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline jumper goes down. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Fires for 3. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Here's Smilagic trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Morgan. No one near him.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the half. Over to the wing. To the left side wing. Tipped away. And here we go. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Down low. Off target with the jump hook.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. To the wing on the left. Back to Niang. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
Well, with the pace of this game, you don't want to leave anything to chance.
Makes it off the glass. He's got 9. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Alston. Ripped away. And here comes the break. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Now, Niang. Beyond the arc. Alston can't get it to go.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance. Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. Very unfortunate, and the coach is going to have something to say about that.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. Shengelia. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. They're up by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The visitors with the ball. 7-point differential. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Here's Morgan. Here he goes. Pass to Smilagic. Out to Edwards. Stolen by Satoransky. For the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
And here's Edwards. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Pass to Satoransky. To the middle. Clyburn. And he banks in the layup.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 12. Fires the 3. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Drops in the tray.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Pass to Morgan. Here's Smilagic. Yellow. Lets it go with the 3. And the basket by Smilagic. Smilagic has got 16 points.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. Here's Fall. Scoreless thus far. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And it goes down 2 points. 11 points in the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time. And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Pass to Smilagic. Outside Edwards. Clock at 4. Yellow. A 3-pointer off the mark. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Can't cash in from close range. A tight game here in Portland. To the paint. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Norris. And a missed layup. Here's Morgan. 5 points in the game. Off target at the rim. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Waiting until the last second to release that. What a move.
Out to the right wing. Over in the corner, Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. Clyburn. No good with the layup. Pass to Smilagic. Here's Morgan. Outside Edwards. It's hauled in by Norris.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Sadaransky gets the bucket. Sadaransky's got his third bucket of the night. Edwards with it. He's got 15. Pass to Smilagic. And here's the fast break. To the left wing. Clyburn.
Unreal.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And here's a timeout now from George Karl. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here now, Vildoza. He's got 6. Wide open. A steal. For the lead, and the layup is good. He's got 15.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Clock at 6. Here's Hackett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Laprovitola. Can't connect from short range. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Vildoza. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
Here's Laprovitola. Out left to the wing. The 3. Alston with the rebound.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Here now, Vildoza. Alston can't get it to go. Gets it off. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Leading by a point. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Here now, Vildoza. With the drive. Misses the layup.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Here's Sangelia, and he dunks it down. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Pass to Alston for three. The shot will not fall. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Out to the right wing. Here's Vesely. Off with the layup. Driving the lane. Rebound by Vesely. Clyburn banked in off the glass.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here now, Vildoza. 5 on the clock. Stripped away. Driving to the basket. And the shot goes in. To end the run. Here's Hackett. Off target from three-point range. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Hernan Gomez. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Smilagic. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Satoransky. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA players.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
He's off on the first. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Here's Edwards. Can they get it? The shot, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
No good from Hernan Gomez. Yellow. Out to Edwards. Here's the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Pass to Sangelia. To the inside. Back to Satoransky. Here's Sangelia. The three. Rebounded by Smilagic.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Pass to Morgan. Back to Edwards. To the middle. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Picked away. And the shot goes in.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
Now Edwards. And there's the dunk.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Wesley inside.
Credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And yeah, it's good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Doesn't get that one. .129 left in the fourth quarter. The shot is off. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Four on the shot clock. The shot! Is good! That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
There is no noise in the stands right now.
There's a screen. Edwards. Oh, the touch. Pretty reversal.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Raises up. And he misses the J. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Stolen away, and so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks.